Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Gentlemen, welcome back to the Mr. Cat playoffs. It is Faceless versus Mineski here in the second round of the upper bracket, and we are into game number 2 as the draft is now underway. Faceless crushing, well, I don't want to say crushing, but doing rather well for themselves in the first game against Mineski. Mineski having some good times, but also having some, I guess you could say, missteps occasionally here and there in game number 1. So we'll get into the draft, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us here on Moonduck TV. My name is Mont. Joining me today is Trent Pax. Trent, how do you feel Mineski's chances are here after that first game?
I would say still okay.
Mm-hmm. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve.
Yeah.
Time.
I was totally expecting Geek to take that series. And Clutch Gamers, I don't want to say they made it look easy, but a lot of that series was really good for them. Clutch Gamers had a very, very, very good series. So, but as far as the draft is concerned, Trent, we have more of the same from Faceless and kind of a completely different look so far for Mineski with the Centaur and Rubik. 2 very strong heroes currently.
Reserve time.
Man, me too, dude. That's where you and I agree. Like, you talk about CM, and until Boombox's recent performances, I wasn't on that CM train, to be fair. And then Boombox played that hero, and I was like, wow, that's godlike. But, yeah, I think so, too. Rubik is in terms of a spectator, Rubik is sometimes more interesting than perhaps an Ogre or a CM. Centaur, always fun to watch. Magnus, of course, well, what do we have to say about him? I mean, RPs are always exciting, always very cool to see. And not only that, but even the Empower, just to see heroes getting buffed up. Skewers are a lot of fun. So we'll see what Faceless decides to go for in terms of their Magnus combining heroes, in terms of the Empower heroes. But I'm sure Mineski, again, gonna focus on some of those with a ban. And we might see another AM ban like we saw in the last one after the Faceless Void comes out for Mineski.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team ban.
Yeah. They did. They played it both, yeah.
Ten seconds remaining.
Maybe they just feel more confident in this strat than they do against Execration with a Silencer Meepo strat. Maybe they feel that the Meepos... I mean, like, the Meepo too, like, Gabs wasn't perfect on the hero. He made some occasional flubs, not many of them, but he did make some occasional flubs with the hero. But I think it's probably a situation where, okay, well, we have a hard farming black hero. We have a good Jabs carry mid. We could do both of them with Empower if we'd like. We have Magnus play to the offlane. This also, remember
Dire team
could be a
ban.
Jabs Magnus, which is a completely different style. That's not super different, but it's somewhat of a different style between him and Ice Ice Ice, where he picks up the Echo Saber early on, which Ice 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 in every game we've seen from him has not done that once, as you've mentioned so often. Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah. I love Brew. I actually like Brew a lot this patch, but for some reason, some
Reserve
people don't
time.
think, too highly of that hero at this point in time. But when Ice 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 plays him, he makes him look good.
Yep.
Whether or not he gets picked here, again, remains to be seen. We're very early on in the draft. But some bans that have come out, the PL ban this time instead of the anti-mage coming out for one reason or another. Maybe because they have better lockdown for the AM. They have no way of dealing with PL yet. I'm not sure.
Yeah, a little bit interesting.
Radiant team
Oh,
pick.
Mr. Earth Spirit, I was just looking. Totally
Oh,
ignored
wow.
so far today. Isn't that
He
kind of
is
crazy?
available. Mineski, you gonna grab that? Because if not, well, they already have the Ogre. I don't know, Ogre or Earth Spirit's actually probably fine.
Well, for
That's fine.
Faceless, I think I'll
Seconds
probably
remaining.
ignore it, I would guess. I mean, potentially. We've definitely seen it before.
5
You just
seconds
the
remaining.
ogre's just he's a 5. I mean, he's practically range hero anyway. He can still harass you without really taking damage, so it's kind of the same
Reserve
thing. At least in lanes. So we have seen it, I think, once from Mineski this tournament. I want to say. I remember it was like way less than I was expecting. Every game I was like, all right, let's go, and then oh yeah, against Young Minds, and they won their 2 games. They also played it both times. So.
You're still talking about the Earth Spirit, right?
Yeah, for Mineski. So it would be their 4th game if they decide to pick it up here, but.
Be interesting to have all 3 spirits in one series. I guess it's not that uncommon, especially when 2 are in one. I wish there were games where you'd see all 3 spirits in one game, and that was probably the best chance for it last game, but I don't know. It's interesting. I think it's probably happened in professional Dota. I mean, it has to have happened, but I haven't seen it.
Dire
So.
team pick.
Oh, there's our tried and true combo that we've also discussed
Yeah.
a couple times with Mr. Cat. Centaur and Lone Druid work pretty well
So
together.
So
That's,
good.
RP's also okay too, though. It's a good AoE disable, so you can stun the bear and Lone Druid potentially.
10 seconds remaining.
Make sure he can't get off that very annoying Savage Roar by just recalling the bear.
Disruptor, also very good
Radiant team
against Centaur Lone Druid, I think. Glimpse Static Storm.
Yeah.
That's one way to do it. So they have 2 ways of counter-initiating here with Faceless now, with the Static Storm available as well. I guess they were kind of ready for the Lone Druid pick, I suppose, with the Magnus already
seconds
queued up and the
remaining.
Disruptor coming right after. We talked about what Disruptor can get done in a dual
5
lane. They might
seconds
see him in a tri-lane now, though, with another hero, with Disruptor, Ogre, Magi, and one more. And there it is, the Earth Spirit. They got
Dire
the
team
mostly green strat, the green and like turquoise red on the Centaur Warrunner, I guess.
Oh yeah, he does have a little turquoise in there.
Like
kinda,
that's the
or it's like
background.
the
It's like
sheen or something.
It's the hue. It's the
The hue. It's the hue. You got it, man.
That's
You
like-
actually nailed it, dude.
Radiant team
Is that
ban.
it?
That's
Did I,
the
like-
hue.
I literally just made that word up on the spot. I'm like, this probably would work here, but I'm sure I'm done. Meanwhile, Faces have the all blue strat, and then
Excellent.
a little bit of red, a little bit of spotted red on the Ogre. So we're getting into, and then of course it is the. I guess we should
10
talk more
seconds
importantly about the
remaining.
fact that it is a PA,
Yes.
which is it's the common
5
one of the
seconds
common
remaining.
go-tos within Power.
I mean, let's look here. So we always talk about the Jug being the big one, but they got
Reserve
Entangled. They got
10
Earth Spirit
seconds
Silence, who
remaining.
really ruins your whole spin thing. That's your BKB that
team
you rely on. So they just go for PA. Yeah, you got to buy a BKB, but holy hell, does she up with that damage? She's got a little bit of mobility. Try and keep up with some of these guys.
Yeah, you get a Deso. See you later. I mean,
Yep.
your armor's gone. Your life is gone.
Early
You're getting
Roche
crit.
potential too.
Yeah.
10
It really
seconds
messes up that
remaining.
bear as well. Just like throw a couple daggers on that thing. Get
That
out
thing
of
is
here.
done. It
5
actually,
seconds
she makes it look
remaining.
so easy to kill when she has armor reduction on that bear. Bear is pretty tanky, but it's not going to have any items on it because,
time.
of course, it is the new ranged lone druid.
A little surprised
And then
on the
maybe a
Venge
stout
ban.
shield. Yeah,
I would think, like, if you were thinking they were going to go, like, a range core, I would guess Weaver would be
It's like-
perhaps.
they're banning out the blue strat, man. There's like, all right, what's another blue hero? Vengeful Spirit, that fits. Let's ban it out. No, I'm not giving enough credit to Mineski. I'm just memeing up it a little bit.
And we assume this will be... Oh, is this going to be the Troll? Are we getting the Troll PA strat?
Troll PA?
Dude, it's happening.
that-
You're
I
up
think
a
that's-
game. It's
Yeah, I
happening.
think you go
10
for it.
seconds
It's happening.
Who did they send mid last time? It was the PA, right? And then they sent the
5
troll safe
seconds
lane.
remaining.
That's correct. Oh, really?
Reserve time.
No, well, Jabs was playing, but I think he was playing to the safe lane, wasn't he? I could have sworn. Okay. I'm wrong. Okay, I believe you, Trent. I also believe Dota buff more. Jeez.
That's the correct source.
All right, last pick.
Oh, you're up a game. Give me some troll.
Oh.
Let's see. Mineski. I don't know. I find them a little harder to read. I guess. Well, again, it's been 2 weeks, I suppose. I feel like I'm more in tune right now with Faceless, and well, it'll be the
that
mid
works
PA,
too.
and it will be the WK, Mr. Wraith King.
Serious disables here. Faceless. Some serious single target disables, I should say, other than
10 seconds
RP.
remaining.
I love how they pick Wraith King and
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, you're right. This hero is he's only seen by like Faceless and in like elimination mode where you kind of have to pick it
5
time to
seconds
time.
remaining.
But the last pick from Mineski looks like they could grab the mid here or safe laner. It's the Ember Spirit again. So we got 2 spirits again. I'm gonna sit out on that third, but it is going to be the Ember Spirit. See if they throw it mid, or if they throw it safe lane like last time instead of the Lone Druid mid. I'm inclined to believe it's more with the former than the latter. Brent, thoughts on this last pick?
I don't know. Okay with it. Just kind of trying to think about like how you gonna deal with this lineup of Faceless. I was kind of thinking maybe like Invoker would be okay with like some Sunstrikes and stuff to help out your Earth Spirit and some of those ganks, maybe your Lone Druid and stuff, but then maybe they would feel like that they both come online a little bit too late. Like you'd have the same valley with Invoker and Lone Druid where they're okay right in that like leading up point where you're just getting these Sunstrikes going, but then right at like 10 to a little bit after the Lone Druid starts
10
falling off, needs
seconds
his Maelstrom and
remaining.
stuff, he's to get going, and perhaps Ember will be a little stronger at level 10 to
5 seconds
15 to try and
remaining.
carry through until Lone Druid build up those bigger items. So Faceless, I mean, they have that classic in the Disruptor, but you do have to get the glimpse off in order to snag them, and of course you can still do some remnant shenanigans out of that, so I'm okay with it. I don't think it's like an overwhelming victory pick here, and sending it, what looks like to the safe lane with the Lone Druid heading mid with Miracle.
Yeah. It's an interesting landing for this, but we did see those early wards come up. It's the exact same wards from both teams. XY, I think he probably went mid. Was it him? Or yeah, I think it was XY. Ran mid, or TB mid, I should say. Dropped the ward down towards the mid lane. And then on the other side, it might have been Jules. No, it was Ninja Boogie that came down, rolling boulder, and
It's a great
just
ward
ran up
against
and
Earth
dropped the
Spirit.
ward.
It's like exactly where he wants to be. It's
Yeah, that
somewhere in
is-
this line, you know. He just
What kind of
does
vision
his-
does it give
his
you?
rolls. So
It's like
just
this
watching-
triangle area essentially is pretty nifty to cover.
yeah, it just gives you this whole like beach of where he likes to roll on over the river.
Ooh, I like that beach. I like that a lot.
Calling it the beach, guys. We're in.
Riverbank is that's good too. I was just thinking that, man. We're on
Riverbank's
point
a
today,
little
Trent. Let me
better.
tell you, this is a great series to be casting here at 6 in the morning with 1 hour of
Mr.
sleep.
Cat.
It's great. I love Mr. Cat, man. I've fallen in love with it. It's my
Best.
last day actually.
I know
My
you're
last day casting
leaving.
Mr. Cat. It's
Gotta-
a bit sad. I should let everybody know that I will be at my brother's wedding starting Friday. His wedding is not on Friday. I'm going home for a week. I'm the best
30
man, so
seconds to
Annie
battle.
will be filling in for the rest of Mr. Cat. And Trent, if this is the last game, it's been an absolute pleasure, but let's hope for a game 3.
Been an honor. I hope we make it to game 3.
Yeah, I do too. I think there's a good chance here. Mineski have a good draft again, and we'll see how the game starts. See if they can really slow down Faceless here in the laning phase this time. Last time, they kind of gave away a lot against Faceless in the laning phase, but might be a bit easier. Looking the way the lanes are going to shape up, though, it's going to be Miracle in the top lane this time. Or at least he's getting the top. No, he's going mid. I'm sorry. He's just getting the rune. Well, he's going to head back towards mid. And then RR is going to be in the top on the center with the poor mid shield to start things out here. So, all right. In this tournament? Okay. Yeah, they only lost 1 game. Who was it to? Warriors Gaming? Yeah. Pretty good team to lose to. That is a while.
It's kind of acceptable.
Steering chain skewer back. The body blocks onto Bimbo, but the telekinesis is going to save him. An auto attacker too, and the tower will still hit him. He doesn't have a salve, and his team doesn't have a salve either, so that's rather unfortunate.
Yeah, that's a pretty good use of a skewer, I would say.
That is an insanely valuable skewer. The only way that could have been more valuable is we got first blood with it. Jeez.
Set in stone.
It is nuts. Top lane though, yeah, that's why with the Ignite coming out, I believe this is a dead Centaur.
Oh, nice.
Even with return, it's not enough, and well, XY will grab first blood, so. And that's the amount of lockdown you have, and that's without Glimpse, by the way, just Thunder Strikes. Brave Fire, Blast, and Ignite. More than enough to bring that hero down.
It's 2 now that he's dodged. It looked like that one was a little bit outside the vision. It's kind of hard to tell from that ward, but I think they're aware because there was one pretty clear one where he went from a roll over here. So if they get a sentry, they might be able to snag this one out here from Ice Ice Ice. But this Earth Spirit's been busy down bottom to not much success. Ice Ice just pulling the wave back. They even committed a ward to try and deal with him.
You need to find some kills or something in the early game as the Earth Spirit. That's just not happening right now because of that ward, as you have previously mentioned. So we'll hope to see Ninja Boogie find some success. He might roll in onto mid. He's going to look for a 2-minute rune, and he will not find it. So regen at the top, they will give it to Miracle. So he doesn't really need it, but...
Generation, a gift from the tempest of battle.
While RR has been forced to jungle here with a 4-man shield and no Quelling Blade. Take some time. You could try it if need be. You could also just maybe try to tangle too.
Look at the difference in posture of the offlaners. Ice Ice is like here right now against 3 heroes. Brutal. And then Centaur's getting ganked at a shrine.
He's lucky that shrine is up there. He might actually be able to turn this around. That shrine did so much work. XY has to lead. He's pretty speedy though with boots. The stomp's gonna go. He went back in. XY maybe misclicked or now getting body blocked. Telekinesis. I think he's dead. Double Edge comes out. Fade Bolt. And they came up just as that shrine was being used. Maybe the most unfortuitous timing you could possibly ask for Faceless. Still, very good kill for Mineski. It actually helps the Centaur out so much.
Oh, yeah. He's totally bailed out of his lane now. He's like caught back up to the Magnus. Ice Ice will start jungling a little bit here. Second point in power, so this will help him make his way up to level 4. Waits for the wave to hopefully push out towards himself, but not too shocking that Raging Potato will just be holding on to it. Even some more pulls from Ninja Boogie. So not finding kills, he's going to have to rely on some neutrals instead for his early Earth Spirit game.
Watching Jab CS mid is always really nice. Like, he's hitting really hard CS. How did you say that?
Like, you know, I come to look. What?
God, now I feel awful. He was looking really good for a moment there. I caught it on camera, so people know what I'm talking about. But
there you go. He's recovering now.
Oh, I missed it.
Why he's busy watching our chase after nuts here.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was watching.
My bounty rune. That's mine.
Yeah, nuts.
Do the loop, nuts. Do the loop.
This is the exact thing we saw last time with Jules flying the disruptor. He's got kinetic kill. He's just drop it, honestly. Oh, he's dead. See you later. Meanwhile, there's a kill mid and potentially 2 as Ninja Boogie gets fire blasted. Jab's tanking the tower. One more auto attack or 2 from XY. Do the job. Good fairy fire. Jabs has got the stifling dagger. He's going to use it. That will provide the kill. He salves up and actually drops aggro as well. XY, telekinesis, they TP back in Miracle. They're looking for jewels. Fadebolt's going to come out. Jab's out of mana. Stomp come in. They get the entanglement clause, the double edge, and it's turned around by Mineski.
Man, I can't believe the Centaur has like, what level is he? 4.5. And Ice Ice is 4 3/4. That's actually crazy how much better this Magnus's life is. I mean, I know it's because he can jungle and whatnot, but RR has 2 kills now and the assist. He like solo kills his enemy support, comes mid, gets a gank there, and he's still behind in every sense of this Magnus except for 20 gold. Like, in terms of like experience, he's still ways back.
It's pretty nuts. No pun intended, but
just caught up with this wave though. Gonna have a catapult and stuff here too, so they'll even have
rolling boulder. They might actually get this kill finally on Ice Ice Ice. He'll go down. Bimbo only get the job done there.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Go top laner a boost.
Ooh, that ward. XY's. I'm surprised he didn't put that sentry up. I guess he's no way of dealing with it until somebody gets here. And they're TPing in the Magnus. He's got an Iron Talons, so just drop that sentry that he should know.
Did he not
You
see
saw XY, or you saw the Rubik.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
pinging it now. He knows.
Yeah, he knows. Get that ward out of there. Give it to jabs, for God's sake. What does he have coming out of the courier? That's just a wand. Wow. Okay. Thought we'd have more. It's actually still early on in the game, though. Five minutes. He's doing pretty well for himself. Wand. Phase. Lightstone. 4-man shield. And the Empower to help out now. What level is it? Level 3? Yeah. Time to farm. Meanwhile, the telekinesis. XY's caught. Fade Bolt coming in. The Rolling Boulder was there as well. And the Flame Guard to help Bimbo get that kill. So they find another one bottom, and they're going to start pushing here.
Alright, Mineski, 6-3. Quite a few green heroes on the net worth chart. Not looking too bad here. We were looking in terms of the dire side last game, and it was Mineski. It was just this like Nyx assassin down here in his rotations. They did not get that out of RR in the previous game, so I'll have to see exactly what RR can get done this time with the actual Stampede, because he really missed that early game window, which, I mean, it happens. Nyx is definitely a very common hero these days.
He might have to use the Stampede here. Oh, Kinetic Field. He might actually just be dead. Good stomp into the Wraithfire Blast in 2. That CP might dissuade them from going any further. Glimpse back. Remnant not going to go. The Wraithfire Blast tick. The last auto tick doesn't go, and RR actually still lives somehow. Dive in black, taking some hits from the tower. He's very low, but he has the Vampiric Ore. He's got wand charges. Not to mention his Reincarnation. But they were so close to getting that kill. That TP action might have done it. Jules is going to get Stifling Daggered for his good measure, and he just takes 2 crits to the first 1 crit, actually, then 1 auto attack, and almost dies to it. Stampede forced to be used. RR was looking for the Ankh in the top lane, but Black would be able to walk out.
Oh, it's not bad. You save your Rubik too. Let's ensure his survival.
Oh my, look at this Ancient stack. Well, it's only stacked once, but still. It is. Gab's taking it at 740, and they're going to help out too. Ice nearby.
Agnes Dota.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, it's crazy. How
top of the net
quickly
worth
he
now.
does this.
He hasn't even killed the last one.
Yeah, he's pretty much tied with Black, who's having a very good lane, who's also going Armlet first, by the way. Bottom lane, another gank into XY, probably. Boulder smash, the silence comes out as well. Rolling Boulder is there. He's pretty tanky. He's under the tower. They're going to have to die for this kill. The Remnant, that'll do the job. No TP rotations coming in. Bimbo is running low on mana, and he's getting closer and closer to Boots' travel. So he's found some kills for himself down bottom, and Mineski are putting themselves in a better position.
Almost into level 8. Going for the bots, I suppose, makes a little bit more sense this game, as he does have the bear to go on to as well, so he can always just join up with whatever his lone druid's doing. Set the bear in. They don't have any helm builders, though, unless RR wants to take a little ice initiative there. But of course, Centaur, you really need that blink, so.
Speaking of the helm, Magnus is Kinetic Field. I don't know if they can fight this with a rotation from the Rubik. It looks like they can't. R is too tanky. Getting closer and closer to that Blink Dagger. Man, even level 1 Vampiric Ore is still pretty good. You get a lot of regen out of that. Yeah, it's alright.
Dyer's bottom
Armor
Jabs
very
is
close.
also...
Ooh, this smoke. This is Stampede smoke. They want Jabs. Yeah, he's probably dead. Definitely dead. Jeez.
Dyer's mid tower.
There we go.
Brutal kill.
A
Brutal
9-10
freaking
minute
kill.
tower push with Lone Druid.
Yeah.
Typically ends up in the safe lane, especially if it's coming from Dire, but coming from Radiant, they find a good opportunity mid.
And that's 2 towers, because the tower bottom was denied by Magnus. So all of a sudden, that is a significant gold swing, as you can see in the net worth chart. Now the top of the net worth is going to be the Ember Spirit as well as the Lone Druid. So, geez.
That's such nice map control for an early bots hero too. And those waves can just push out a little bit further. Don't have to worry about those TPs coming in. And give Bimbo a chance to really get up into that veil and whatever item he wants after that.
Bimbo's feeling pretty good about this game right now. Whereas the rest of Faceless, they had a good start, but they're starting to fall behind here because of the tower control, because of the... missed out on a couple of kills. In fact, there's 8 kills for Mineski, 3 for Faceless. They're looking again. They might find this Disruptor.
At least Nuts, a creep died and he got level 5 right before he died, so
Yeah.
there's that, you know. Gets himself a tome, close to 6.
I gotta say, Trent, I think Faceless is in a very tough position right now. They gotta get that blink up. Going for the helm so early for Magnus means he's not gonna have any real initiation chance anytime soon. They have a Midas now for the lone druid. The blink is done for RR. All he has to do is go back to the side shop and buy it. He will.
It's a game where they're gonna have to try and rely on mistakes from Mineski if they want to come back in the earlier parts of this game, like someone coming too far forward and Nuts gets a good glimpse. Plays like that, because until that blink dagger's up on Ice Ice Ice, they really can't do anything.
It's a whole lot of farming and kind of running around trying to deal with the split push that is Mineski, or even the 5-man push.
Like, even when Black buys Armlet, like, that doesn't change anything.
Not really, no.
He still won't be able to punch heroes. So, I mean, he's gonna farm faster, of course, but then he needs to try and get to a blink of his own. I would assume will be his next buy.
They're gonna set up on a kill on Nuts here. They're TPing up the Ember Spirit. Stomp, double edge, and good static storm. Nuts actually might be able to turn this, but where's the rest of his team? RR has the Stampede, and they're gonna go for Bimbo instead. Remnants, Stampede out, spell stolen, Fade Bolt. They're gonna try to turn it again. They have the armlet, but I don't think they're gonna go any further. Jabs is coming in, looking for Jules. Bimbo's gonna walk out. He's got a Remnant.
He wants to regen up and stay.
Yeah, he's trying to set something up here, but it's gonna be wow. Man, they could get anything done out of that, even though
He's thinking about it. He was sniffing out with that creep.
All right, well, and Mineski are staying top as well. They do send the Ember Spirit back towards mid.
Ogre just pinged him.
This should make my life easier.
Who, RR?
Yeah.
Well, they see Jules
they
walking
do
up.
have scan,
They see Ninja Boogie. They have vision there. They're gonna try to fight this. Jules is gonna get caught. Yeah, see you later. That crit. Now Ninja Boogie probably needs to leave. Good rolling boulder actually gets him out.
All right. Well,
are they wise to the tricks of RR though?
I mean, at this point, he can't do anything though.
Yeah, but that's
time.
It's more of a. Well, if they go looking for him, they'll find a kill. But looks like they're just gonna push now.
Radiant's top tower is
Black in the
Arcane
armlet.
Ember. It's actually pretty scary. Trying to bait bottom, it looks like.
Yeah. They're just gonna push, and now they're keeping top. RR set up. He's got a stomp ready, and he's just on to 2 at this point. Another static storm though. Now they're looking for RR. He has no stampede for 4. They've caught 1. Can they catch 2? Rolling boulder already used. Good stop, but the kill should be there. 1 more auto attack. He'll fall regardless. It's the ignite that does the job. And now Black Bimbo might be in trouble getting caught. Wraithfire Blast still. Jabs wants Remnants away. He's in the low ground. Jab still chasing. Stifling Dagger's there. They're going to try to tear the Searing Chains. Brood is up as well with the entangle. Black has the reincarnation. The stun from Jules. The Savage Roar as well.
Radiant's bottom tower
That on.
is fallen.
Jabs gets to the high ground with the help of XY. Telekinesis. I don't know about this, Jules. You have no mana left. Stampede might be able to make it out. Wraithfire Blast, not enough damage. They try to reinitiate. Here comes Bimbo. Ankh might go. Good armlet toggle from Black. The double edge though will do the job. No Stampede. Black's back up and they want to fight. Wraithfire Blast. Jab's jumping in. Nuts is here as well. Stomps up. Kinetic Field. The crit from Black. Now the double remnant. He's back. Bimbo still getting that kill into Jabs. Trying to be a bit too aggressive. Meanwhile, down bottom, a lot of map control being taken by the Magnus. They get back on top. He gets his blink tag while that was all happening. And so now they have RP, and I think it's time to go for Faces here yet again.
Yeah, that's pretty important. The fact that all that attention's up top and Ice can just farm. Like, this is basically what Black was doing the last time while they were all fighting. Where he was just a Slark trying to get into a Shadow Blade so that he could be relevant. Setting his demands up. Some nice armlet plays. And Space Jules again.
Oh, good telekinesis. They've glimpsed. Yep. You are dead even with Wraithfire Blast being stolen. Good attempts. And they have this blink again. They didn't use RP. Spear wasn't used. It's a little low on mana.
Jabs too.
Yes, give me that.
Get that Deso.
Stifling Dagger. Throw that way and get that kill easy. And they'll take the tier 1 tower now too. Cliff is gonna save things off for a moment, but only a moment.
That initiation from RR that kicked off that whole fight was so forced. Like, it was one of those moments where he's like, I've wasted so much time back here. Like, I can do this. I can start this fight off, but your Ember's TPing to the tier 2 instead of tier 1. Trying to make it like not obvious he's coming in and not be spotted, not get glimpsed, all those sort of things. And all of those disruptions and glimpses coming through just made it kind of impossible. Disruptor disrupted their hopes
It's
at
a very
good
tricky
initiation.
game. Yeah, despite Nuts being on a very squishy hero and dying 4 times, he's had a very big impact so far, just because of the heroes that he's playing.
Under attack.
It's a very good disruptor game for sure, against these heroes especially. I will say the Lone Druid has been farming for a while, and he's going Radiance. He's going the bear build, man. Not the range build. He's going the bear build.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I hadn't looked at him in a while, but I guess TA and Wraith King, good game to have a Radiance.
Comes back, but Bimbo is able to remnant out if need be. Won't need to though. Slugs high.
Dyer's top tower
My God,
is
there's
under
one item a
attack.
PA hates. It's the MKB. Garbo.
Ninja Boogie,
Dyer's top
yeah,
tower
about
is
that.
under attack.
That was a great play from my Size. Waiting and just baiting that. Free kill for Faceless.
Fat stacks in the jungle, getting rich. Black is back to where he belongs. The king, the net worth charity, gets extra
King of,
saver.
yes. What's
Oh,
next?
it's in the
Blink, huh?
blink.
Yeah. Soon they can roach too with a Desolator as well. Damn Pure Core from Black at level
Radiant's
2 now.
middle tower is under attack.
It's soon time for Faceless as they try to push mid. Jab just needs to be careful here. Very far up without a team to help him out. That's a good call from the back. Time to split up the map for Mineski. I feel like that's what they have to do at this point. Do pick a blink for Bimbo. He's got his Veil blink now. Bots as well. This was kind of the point in time where you talked about it last game. It was a bit later that he got these items in the last game, but like, you're starting to get tankier, more mobility type thing.
Yeah,
Those 3 items that you specifically talked about.
you don't get quite that much damage, and you know, you hit this level 14, there's like a little bit of a lull. He's coming in now though, and they will smoke up. Oh, no Lone Druid, but the bear will do its thing here as it's closing in on the Radiance. Unused Midas for a while, but
Nuts was so close to breaking that. TP out top. They did. Wow, they smoked too. Perfect timing for Faceless. Question is, where do they go with it? Tier 1 tower made's
well, they
very
had
low.
this ward in here. I'm not sure how much it spotted. They might know they smoked out or something, but it's roach time.
That's good to take. So, oh my god, Medallion, Blightstone. Does he have a Desolator? Nope, not even a full Deso. They've got the Aegis. RR takes the haste rune. Still is going to die for it because he gets crit and blown away. Crit by 2 different heroes, I'm pretty sure.
That was so
That sucks.
greedy.
Yeah. Well, he blinked in as soon as Roach died, so he might not have known.
Radiant's middle tower
But
has
yeah, it might have been
fallen.
just a little delayed or something.
Yeah. So the PA is stopping off for BKB instead of getting the Desolator immediately, which I'm kind of a fan of, considering how the game has gone.
Well, again, it's like last game too, where the Jug just went this Manta ready to blink because you have Empower, you have Bloodlust.
Radiant's middle
Don't
tower
necessarily
is
need
under
that damage. Although with an Aegis, it might change his mind. Just grab the Death, so I wouldn't be too shocked. But I like BKB for sure.
Mineski trying to get a fight going here with Jules and RR smoked. And they might very well, but Jabs might break the smoke if he stays in the tree line any longer. They want the bear instead.
Get that crit.
So right
Oh,
blast.
there it
Oh
is.
my god, 1600, dude.
It's still a thing. I know people thought it might have been a bug, but he gets that double neutral crit on the bear. That's why you pick the Wraith King into the Lone Druid.
It's nuts. Oh, the bear dead. Did he ever resummon? He already resummoned it. That's not even fair. That's all of his like items, his important hero. Miracle says WTF. That's counted as a unit. Yeah, he's as concerned as you were.
Radiant's middle
I mean, it's kind of funny because despite all the times they pick Wraith King, that's like the one time I ever talked with this damn hero, and they've never picked it against Lone Druid when I've been watching. This is like the first time. So like I don't even take that into consideration anymore when it's Faceless. But any other team, this was the only time everyone was like picking this hero, was to get that double crit on the bear.
Oh man, they want Miracle, but I think he's gone. Yeah, he
Actually,
remnants back.
that's so bad too because he's going this bear build, as you said.
Yeah, exactly.
I hadn't
That's
even
what I
like
mean.
really factored that in. That's kind of brutal.
That's exactly what I was saying. This is awful. Like, you hit the bear like 3 times, especially with like a Blightstone even and a Desolator Medallion. He's got a Solar Crest now too. Like the bear is dead in like 3 hits from the Wraith King, not even sometimes. How are you supposed to deal with that? You've already built a Radiance, you don't have a Dragon Lance, you don't have a Maelstrom or Mjolnir. I don't know, dude. Very, very troubling times now that has been accounted for. Jabs is Aegis. His team is sort of nearby. Not really. He's about to get ganked, it looks like. They're all TPing top. Jabs is not really being baited by his team. They are leaving. They feel very concerned. They have realized this may very well be a bait, but it's coming from the direction they did not expect it to, as you can clearly see. Blink, stun, they'll find this. Oh my god, that's a lot of hate. Jabs gets himself a double kill. And boy, did that Ember Spirit get absolutely destroyed. Glimpse back, Shockwave, Wraith Fire Blast, and all of a sudden, it's getting real bad real quick. Mineski yet again.
Yeah, this is kind of how they roll. I don't know. They get this Blink there on Ice, and it seems like unlosable. He's up for the Shadow Blade, of course, at this point, but...
Radiant's top tower.
Oh, this combo. Ogre Magnus. They just pick these strategies.
It's gross, man. Like, Black and Jabs hit so freaking hard and so fast.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Can you imagine how much damage they're going to do when Jabs get so?
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
They're going to try to take racks. They don't want to buy back in the Ember, but they're going to lose melee because of it. Whew. Dear God.
Top barracks have fallen.
692 stifling damage crit.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Oh. Damage sheet. Yeah. See you later. You can set buyback. You might have to use it. Dab. He has Aegis still. He does.
Dire's middle tower.
Rolling Boulder in, Ninja Boogie. That might be a mistake. Good
the
Boulder
bear.
cash coming in. They want the bear. Can they bring it down? Meanwhile, Jab Telekinesis does that Aegis. And there it goes. Blade on the bear. Actually gets the knock out. Poor Wraith King. That's pretty funny. Bear's back though.
Good
Jules,
choice, good
BKB
choice.
is gonna go. Jules, see you later. Comes back there looking for the low good himself this time. And even in true form, he's not gonna make it out. He's dead for 54. They buy back on the Rubik's. Nice Sleight of Fist to avoid that Wraith Fire Blast. The Skewer is there. He has Activate Fire Remnant in 1. Can he get it off? Sleight of Fist. There it is, but it might not be enough. Good blink away. Miracle stays alive. Now looks like Magnus chasing too far in as well. Jab's getting low. They find themselves a double kill for Miracle, making some nice plays. RR, is he going to get auto-attacked down by XY? It's not even that. It's the Ignite that does the job. Still, they lose the Ogre at the end of the fight. Jabs is able to get out. But some interesting plays coming out from Faceless.
Yeah, I mean, they're YOLOing a bit, I think, but...
They can afford to, I'm sure.
Clowning, perhaps.
It's actually only a 12,000 number advantage. I think it'd be more.
Well, things have spiraled pretty quick. It is only 12, or rather, 24 minutes in, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, we started to look at the same situation again. Gonna be a little... Because there's no Caudle. No pull around. Just Mr. Ember Spirit gonna do his thing. The bear is nice, but he's getting owned. Is it even alive right now, or is it? No, it's not.
Oh my god, that reaction time was something else from Bimbo. Whether it was intentional or not.
Oh, did he just dodge that RP?
He blinked as literally as Ice blinked in, and he was mid animation when he blinked out pretty much. He still might get caught actually.
Dude, he is in and out.
That's dead hero. He stayed too long. He's like, I avoided the RP, I'm alive. Not so fast, my friends. It's time for you to get caught. By the way, that's an American football joke for any of you out there. Sure nobody cares.
That's a touchdown. There,
look at this push down mid. I just try to split push as much as possible. I guess they're going to back for it. I guess Faces aren't going to do anything too crazy. They're forced to buy back into the Ember. They don't need to worry too much. Roche is up in a little bit, and they can just wait for it. Take the shrines. Take the other one? No, it's still up. Black is going in. They fake back.
God.
Is under attack.
Makes Earth Spirit look like a
man.
unit.
He even had a miss there.
Is that a neutral?
I don't think so, Trent.
My
He
God.
he even had a miss there from the Radiance Burn, and he still killed him extraordinarily. He killed him in the span of one Wraith Fire Blast, man. How do you deal with that? Don't get Wraith Fire Blasted, I guess. Oh, see you later.
Dude, this is a get me out moment.
Get me out of here. Yeah, it really is. It's very dead again. Doesn't have a resummon for 36,
Oh,
and that's half of your
1560
deck
crit.
gone. I'm sure Miracle's probably so upset right now. He's like, there's no way Wraith King should do that much damage to my bear. I think
he's got the counterplay though. Once that blade mill, you know, he gets him on the secondary kill, the run back. You keep critting daggers.
Dagger. This is an awful game of support. It's not fair, man. RP comes in on it too. Nicely done. RR getting shot. He'll fall. Miracle's gonna be next. They already killed Bimbo. Jabs is just diving the base. He's like, I have evasion. It's totally fine. Double Edge, you were out. Ice is just flying around with triple kill for Jabs. Jules might be the last to fall. He actually swimmer came so he can stay alive. Jabs does not have an Aegis, by the way. Meanwhile, on the back line, Black killed another one. It's actually going to be Ninja Boogie going down. Crits like crazy, baby. It's GA and Wraith King coming together. All they need is a Juggernaut for crit extravaganza. Wow. Well, a fun game for Faceless. Fun series for Mineski. I don't think so.